This may or may not be day 7, living off the grid. Look how beautiful it is. I got the van door open. Let's see if I can turn the light on. Got the van door open. Got my baby. And we're just sitting here looking out the window at the lake. And it is so beautiful. Today was a great day. We've entered into the Sabbath, which starts at like 6 p.m. on Friday. There's like one star up in the sky, and it is rather bright. Look at it blinking. Maybe it's not I don't know. There's other stars up in the sky. Can't see. Okay, maybe you can a little bit. But isn't that beautiful? What you can see of it, you should see this in person. It is so much better. And the smell in the air, it smells so good outside. Oh my goodness, we had such a beautiful and awesome day today. So let's turn to the Word, shall we? Hello, Mimsy. Are you ready for the Bible? You ready to hear the Word? I can't see the Bible if you're all up in my way. You're failing a little bit. Alright, so this is what I opened to. It's Job, chapter 26, and what stood out to me started at verse 5. The departed, and this is Job speaking to Bildad, his friend. The departed spirit trembles under the waters and their inhabitants. Naked is Sheol before him, hell, and Abaddon has no covering. He stretches out the north over empty space and hangs the earth on nothing. Yeah, see, God don't need things to hang things up. He wraps up the waters in his clouds, and the cloud does not burst under them. He obscures the face of the full moon and spreads his cloud over it. Hear that, Mimsy? He has inscribed a circle on the surface of the waters, at the boundary of light and darkness. The pillars of heaven tremble and are amazed at his rebuke. He quieted the sea with his power, and by his understanding he shattered Rahab. By his breath the heavens are cleared. His hand has pierced the fleeing serpent. Behold, these are the fringes of his ways, and how faint a word we hear of him. But his mighty thunder, who can understand? So, that's pretty awesome. You know, you think about it, sitting here looking at her, how God created it all. And even Job in his sorrow took a moment to exalt God and the power of God and God's creation, and how magnificent and majestic God is in his creation. That even when you look all around you in the hardest times of your life, you will still see God. When you look at his creation, you can't miss him. Who's moving the face of the waters? Or causing the light that gleams off of the water to glisten as it does, like diamonds? Or sets the stars in the sky and moves the clouds that they would cover them, or that they would uncover them. There's no doubt that whenever you look at God's creation, that God is still moving. And if we get quiet and we listen, God is still speaking. He still has something to say. He still wants to sanctify us with his peace. Even the bugs at night sing his praise. That might be tree frogs. Tree frogs, the bugs, the crickets, all of creation. So beautiful.